Day 162. I think I escaped without waking anybody up. More people came in. Some idiot came right up next to my hammock last night, stopped and was shining his flashlight in, or his headlamp. And so I was thinking that's got to be somebody I know, right? Because they're just standing there. So I'm assuming it's Tipsy. Because I heard she was behind me. But no, some random dude. So I'm like, hey, motherfucker, you got a problem? And he's like, oh, my bad. And he still stands there for another second or two and then goes away. So on my way out today, I made sure to rattle his tent real good. I didn't wake anybody else up. I snuck out pretty well, even though there was tents everywhere. But his tent, I grabbed it and rattled it real good. Then I heard him wake up in there, and I just kept walking. But if you fuck with me, I'm always going to fuck with you. I'm a petty bitch. It's a beautiful morning. The stars are shining bright. Orion is clear up there. I've got the half of the moon to help light my way. I only have my headlamp on now, so that there's something to see with my audio. Not that there's much to see, but, you know, I have my headlamp on low, super low. So we're going to try to score breakfast. Now, the shuttles don't start running till 9:30. So even if I slack, I'll probably be there early. But I was going to do my usual thing and hope I can get a hitch in. I wouldn't mind sitting there for a little while before the place opens up and charge some batteries, but fuck, I'll take what I can get. Oh, I'm looking for a place right now to have a little safety meeting. Enjoy some of that choice herb that naked guy on the horse gave me. Really nice stuff. I'm glad I went over and talked to him. I just went over and talked to him because he was the weirdest guy around. I always like the weirdest person around when it's not me. And he won by default. Plus his horse was really gorgeous and friendly. It kept punching me with its nose, just ramming its nose into me. And I'm pretty sure that was a sign that it liked me. He said it was real skittish. But every time he came over, I'd just put my hand out and it would come over, put its face right on my hand. And it was a really soft horse. I'd have rode him naked too. Alright, let's find a nice log for a safety meeting. Maybe something with a better view. All I have here is freaking trees, man. I'd like to look at the stars while I have a safety meeting. Okay. Whew. Time to push on. It's horror movie cold out here. Like, you can see your breath hardcore, but it's not really cold. That's how I imagine it is in horror movies. Like they seem to be running around in t-shirts and shorts and shit, but they're not freezing, but I can always see their breath. Okay, so I've totally wasted way too much time here. But it was a very comfortable spot. I could see the stars. It's like 5 a.m. a little bit after. Let's press on. I think I only have like 2 miles under my belt. I'm so lazy. The problem with being able to see your own breath is that it lights up your head and your headlamp. So you're not quite blinded for a second, but you're blinded for a second. Horror movie breath. It is really quiet and kind of eerie in here. But I haven't seen any bear turds in a while. And with the amount of bear shit that I see on the trail, I am so amazed I don't run into them at night. They must be annoyed with me using their trail at night. They're like, you know, normally it's like, all the humans are sleeping, we can get around faster now. But not with me around. Oh, damn. Mine's playing tricks on me. Thought I saw something, but it's just a rotten log. You won't be able to read it more than likely because it's hard to read signs at night. The shadows are all weird. But that says 2222.2. That's a pretty special one. A whole lot of twos. We have achieved first light. I love this time of night. We're or day. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with night because there's no sun. It's not day yet. Where I can see just far enough to feel safer, but it's still dark and shady. I dicked around a little too long, sat on a few too many logs. So now I'm kind of rushing to catch the bus. I haven't had to rush to catch a bus in a long time. I'm pretty sure I'll make it there a few minutes early. It's mostly downhill to it. Starts at 9:30. It's, almost tripped. It's 9 o'clock and I have a little less than 2 miles to go. So I'm pretty sure I got this. Actually, I'm quite confident I have it. There's breakfast involved. And it's smooth, easy terrain. Even I can do 2.5 on this stuff. 2.5 miles an hour, that is. Random kind of hiker box. That one has a little bit of food in it, grits. I don't really like grits, so I'm leaving it alone. And trash can. And I have some trash, but I'm more concerned with catching the bus. You can get rid of garbage there. I'm probably less than a mile out by guessing. I still have almost an hour, so I'm not stressed in the least. And it's all downhill. 2 minutes later, I round a corner and I'm already there. So I guess it was less than a mile. Way less. It's only 8:50, so I got plenty of time to sit on my ass. There's 3 other hikers up there, so there's not going to be any hitching. So we're just going to hang out and wait for the bus, man. Hoping to get a little early to get some outlets. They're very important to me. Oh, and check for signal. When I checked for signal back there, I had nothing, but I'm in a new spot. Maybe I'll luck out. Look how many hikers they fit in this freaking truck. Like a clown car. I mean, look at that. All those hikers, all that gear in one truck.
14. New record.
14 of them. Huh. Damn. All right, so we will fit. This is our bound. Breakfast awaits. That's Adams. Damn. That's a big old glacier up on that thing. Oh, we have a free yard sale. Please do not take tables and other setup items. So we can just go through here and take what we want. Oh, damn. I need stuff. I don't know what I need yet, but I need something. Oh, we are all crammed in the back here like sardines with all of our gear. It's horrible, but it's the only way back to the trail.
The bus is about to crash now, look at it.
Finally back on trail, a couple pounds heavier, but I've got everything I think I need. I'm only going like 60 or so miles down. There's supposed to be a fire reroute coming up. I don't exactly know much about it. So if there's not signs telling me anything, I'm just going to keep walking. So I'm assuming they'll make it obvious for hikers. But like I said, if not, I'm just going to keep walking because how the hell am I supposed to know? I'm only doing like 6 miles up a hill today. There's supposed to be a nice side trail called Round the Mountain Trail. And you get a good view of Adams. There's tent sites, water, all that fun stuff. It's a little bit off trail, but I haven't gone a little bit off trail for a tent site in a while. But it seems worth it. Hoping not a lot of other people are there, but what the hell, man, I'll squeeze on in cowboy camp or something. But that's a loose plan. 6 little miles, but all uphill. While I was in town, I met a cat. I'm pretty sure his name was Snow White. A lot of gender-bending names are in here. But he found an adorable baby kitty on the trail. And he made a little, like, pouch to hold it in. Fucking adorable. Oh, it's like that big. I just slept the whole time. I'm really hoping they get back on the trail soon and catch up, because I want to carry their kitty for a little while. It'd be nice to find a cat on the trail. I mean, I can't handle the responsibility of it, I can't. But it'd be cool to raise your pet on the trail so it's all trail acclimated. But cats are lazy ass pets. It would want to ride on my back all day. Cute when it's a kitten, but when it's a 20-pound cat, plus food, I mean, he's gonna have to pull his weight somehow. I guess if he's really cute and he eats mice and draws the ladies in, you know, that might be worth it. You gotta have that cute pet to make you look less threatening. But yeah, if I saw a kitten we don't know, I'd pick it up. I would, and then I'd fall in love with it on the way to wherever, and I'd keep it. So, yeah, I just hope I don't find any baby kitties. Or baby anything. Well, maybe a chipmunk or something. Yeah, that'd be really sweet. A chipmunk or a squirrel. So I'd pack its food out for it. I have no problem with it. Like just a sack of some nuts or something. I mean, I don't know. I'd Google it. I'd carry that little furry thing. I can see atoms between all the dead trees. I had no idea I was this close to it. I've only done a handful of miles today. But I guess, I thought it was farther away just because it's so big, I guess. Sweet, so my view should be pretty epic. Everybody's gonna be there if it's gonna be this good. Oh, I'll squeeze in somewhere. It's about the best view of that beast so far. I don't know how good the view is going to be at the campsite, but I'm expecting pretty stellar with, you know, this view already. That ice looks thick as hell, but it can't really be that thick. But you can straight tell where this mountain blew its top in the past. Boom! Now I guess it just holds that ice and snow in. I wonder how thick that stuff really is. Curious what the other side looks like. I'm always curious what the other side looks like. Find that out tomorrow. Didn't expect to get so close to it today. Man, I'm just passing these mountains right up. Looking the view and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that mountain was like in the future. And now it's just like a tiny little lump in the background. So a dude named Panther Salad gave me a bracelet a couple weeks back. Actually the day after I did my 40. And the way it goes with these bracelets, they're handmade by some hippie. And when it falls off, you achieve whatever it was. And I had spiritual alignment, which actually was the colors of the rainbow. So I had a gay pride symbol on my wrist for a couple of weeks, just to confuse people. I don't like rainbows. But it fell off today. So today I have achieved spiritual alignment. Yes. I thought I felt more aligned. Yeah, spiritually. Because I am. This is what it feels like. Alright. It's so good to be aligned. You should try it sometime. So what's funny is, so I get to the trailhead this morning, waiting for breakfast, waiting for the ride to arrive. And when it arrives, it's dropping off a bunch of other hikers. And it's the group that had yellow blazed, 60 miles a couple of days ago. And so I caught them already, and none of them would look at me. They were so afraid I was going to narc them off to the rest of the group. Because there was a good, 5 or 6 of them that yellow blazed up. And none of them, I was like, hey, good morning, all that stuff, my usual chipper self. And no, they were like, hey, good morning, man. You know, like, fuck, I hope he doesn't call me out. Nah, I ain't gonna. You gotta live with that shit. I'm kind of disappointed with most of the people on this trail. They just see it too much, too often. Not like this is a hard trail by any means. Talking to a dude, he did the CDT a couple of years ago. He was saying I'm gonna love it, that it's just adventure all over the place. Make your own path. You get to go over tops of mountains. You're not just following this well-laid path like I am now. You know, you actually have to, read your maps and stuff. That sounds scary and adventurous. More scary than adventurous, but once I get out there, things change. I'll adapt. I definitely got to get out there, though. I want to do it bam, 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 one right after another. Because I think that would be pretty damn cool. To go from never hiking before in my life to a triple crowner 3 years later. I mean, it'd be super badass to do it all in 1 year, but I'm not that much of a badass. I'd like to think I am, but I'm not. Okay, I gotta be getting close. Okay, I'm at a trailhead. Guess I'm gonna have to look at the map. They call it the PCNST? I don't know what that's all about. But this is supposed to be the campsite up over here somewhere. Just a 2-minute walk, it says. With an awesome view of Adams. Hopefully there's some trees to hammock from. Everything looks pretty much dead. Not that I haven't hung from dead trees before. But, you know, I prefer not to if I can avoid it. Naturally. Sweet, I might get a good sunset, or I might get a decent sunset reflecting off that. Either or will be cool. Damn, look at that. Nice. When's the last time I'll see this view? Next time I see this thing, I'll be miles beyond it, looking at it from the backside. It was pretty impressive. It looks like such a thick layer of ice, and that's right there. I mean, that looks like a big old wall of ice to me, but pretty sure it can't be. It's just flowing over the edge, I'm assuming. I'm really curious how deep that is. I bet it's not nearly as deep as I think it is. I think I can hear water flowing from here. Yeah, it's not wind, that's water. Alright, so I'm set up way back here. I'm just using my tarp tonight, sleeping on the ground. When I had that thing extended out all the way, I swear 6 people could probably fit in it on a bad night. But I'm gonna fold it up so I have doors. And they don't stop all the wind, but it's not really windy out here, so no love lost. So when I got the one side folded up, I still have a good gap. You know, that's normally where my hammock would hang. But, you know, hell, it works in a pinch.